Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, today was kind of bittersweet. I'll go over the statistics. On the surface, things look pretty good, but we had some disappointing appointment. We're just dealing with very volatile, reversing, and unpredictable stocks. And the good news is we're still making very good money, but the bad news is we are seeing some big profits slip away as a result of not getting follow through on things from day to day. And today, as you can see, the Dow gapped up and moved higher and ended up closing up 457. And then what was worse, we were short crude oil coming in, had a huge position there, and that essentially totally reversed too. I'll show you some of those charts in a second, but these are the statistics we at one point yesterday, I think our open equity was close to positive $100,000. And then by the close yesterday, that was down to about 67,000. And today, when we closed out 27,000. So right there, you can see we slipped nearly $75,000 from our highs yesterday. And of course, that's disappointing. Now, the flip side of this is people, if you take the closeout we had yesterday and the closeout we have today, we have made $50,000 in closeout trades the last 2 days. So, that's pretty good, but it's heartbreaking to watch these huge profits be reduced by this incredible volatility and lack of follow through from day to day. But hey, as I say, the good news is most people are just losing their shirt in these markets. They're getting whipsawed to death, and we are making very substantial money regardless. So I'm very pleased with that. I'll show you. Okay, and we got into 9 additional new positions today. 6 were positive, 3 were negative, and we're holding positive just over $6,000 going into tomorrow. So hey, you look at it, we made $26,000 yesterday. We made 27,000 today, and we zigzag through all this stuff, and we still come up with positive open trade equity to go into tomorrow. The algorithm is working, folks. Believe it or not, it's working. But let me show you a couple of these stocks that kind of show some of my disappointment. This first one is TVIX, Velocity Shares, inverse stock, of course. And we had bought this on Monday. It had closed quite favorably Monday, but we get this huge gap up yesterday, and we had mega bucks up here in open trade, but it kind of trails off toward the end of the day, and then we're stopped out here this morning. And even though we gave up quite a lot of profit there, we still got out of that with $12,000 in a closed out profit. So I guess we can't complain too loud. And then, of course, we had UVXY, which is pretty much the same thing. So, we did make out pretty good with these, but it was kind of a disappointing finish. But talking about disappointing finish, this is the big one here. This is SCO, which is short Bloomberg crude oil. And we had bought this on Monday on a gap here, hung on to it, no profits on the close Monday. Huge gap up yesterday though, and then it kept going and going and going. And people up here, right up here where the top of that move was, we are up $50,000. $50,000 on this single stock trade. But then it trails off toward the end of the day, and then bang, we're just clobbered this morning. And what do we get out when we get out of there? We made $5,000. So we're looking here at a total time, it's overnight, but if you took at the total, they'll count the bars and everything, we're looking at no less than 3 hours of actual trading time that we've gone from positive $50,000 to $5,000 when we finally get out. That really hurts. That really hurts. But it happened. So we're kind of back to, at least for a day or two, more conventional and somewhat boring trading. And this was the best of our trades today, new trades today. This is Nugget, NUGT, which is the gold mining bull. Big gap up this morning. We buy the gaps. We hung on to it. It did keep going there, and we're holding $1,800 positive open trade in Nugget. So, hey, we'll keep going. We're making money. It's just a little wild and frustrating sometimes. Trader Bob sign off. See you tomorrow on Thursday.